Hi folks, Andy here. I just want to give you a quick update on where we're at with the House Concert World Tour. As you may know, I threw out this invitation some time back, and I've been really actually incredibly encouraged and overwhelmed actually by the number of responses from people who've invited us to come and do a house concert, and we're just trying to join up all the dots. We certainly have the potential of a world tour in place, but we're going to be only able to do it in stages. So our plan is that during this summer, for 4 weeks or so, we're going to do the American stage of that. And I'd like to introduce my tour manager. This is Zoe. Zoe's my youngest daughter, and for the first 2 weeks of our trip to the States, from mid-June to the start of July, Zoe and I will be travelling together. And Shirley, my wife, and Leanne, my other daughter, will join us on the second stage of our American leg. So Zoe came up with some great ideas as to what would be very helpful. She's going to be in charge of planning the flights, planning the kind of budget for it all as well. This is going to be a self-funded tour, so we're obviously going to try and make it all work in terms of paying for itself. Zoe's going to be in charge of doing all. In fact, she's actually started already to kind of map all that out. So Zoe has put together kind of like like a feedback sheet sort of thing?
Yeah, like a form just to get the details in and get everything organised.
Okay.
Just a table to fill out.
Okay. So this form. This is a form which we've actually included in the House Concert hosting kit, which is downloadable from the web address that you'll see at the bottom of this video. And we've added it into that kit. So if you've downloaded that kit already, you might want to go back and download it again, because we've added some extra bits and pieces to it. So tell us what's on. This is a form which we'll be using for any of you who want to host a house concert in your home. Have me come and perform. And so what kind of information are we looking for, Zoe?
Well, it's just 4 simple details that we need. Just the address of where you live, the town and state that you're in. I think also the possible dates that you can host the house concert, the estimated number of people that you expect to have at the house concert, and also if you have the ability to host us as staying in your house for the night or for the duration of the time that we're there. But so you can simply just say yes or no to that, and that's all you need to do with you.
Great. Okay. So we've added that as a PDF to the hosting a house concert kit from the site. Please go there and do that. And the great thing about Zoe as acting as my tour manager, well, she's wired in a very methodical and administrative way, whereas I'm not. I couldn't even organise a storm in a wind tunnel. And but the best part about it all, she works for Kremes. Is that right?
Yes,
that's
definitely.
Your payment is Krispy Kreme donuts.
Kremes.
On tour. All right. So again, just wanted to again remind you that we'll still consider invitations for other gigs. So not that we don't have enough. We have actually probably got too many. But geographically, where we're going, we're probably going to be starting in Alabama. We're flying into, first of all, to Nashville, stay with friends of ours for a few days. Alabama, we've got a cluster of events to do in Ohio, which is quite a bit away. That kind of neck of the woods. And then we've got to go for the second half of our trip to the West Coast, and we've got some opportunities to explore in California, possibly Washington there as well. And but we're going to, once we have some firm dates, we'd like to kind of obviously plot in some others. So if you'd like to consider hosting a house concert in your house or a friend's house, or maybe we'll also take on board church worship events as well. I mean, I've done that for years. The house concert tour is simply an idea which I kind of really believe kind of God dropped in my heart. I like the idea for a number of reasons. It kind of goes back to almost the first century church and how community was done, worshiping from home to home. But it's also, even though I'm involved and have done big events before and done regular church worship sessions, most of what I do happens in home. We have a home group which meets in our house here once a week, and I'm involved in our local Korean House of Prayer, which is kind of like a home group size gathering of people who just worship and intercede for our local communities. So it's great opportunity to kind of export something of what God's doing there. And in all of those contexts, we see amazing things happening whenever God unveils some of something of His presence. It's not uncommon for people to receive healing and just kind of real breakthroughs and stuff. There's always more to it than just music. So that's the plan. It's one big adventure from our perspective, and we'd love to have you included in that. So once again, we'll speak to you soon, and thanks for hearing us out. Bye.
My righteousness, the one who sanctifies my life.